the Permanent Parliamentary Committee on Communications summons the Police Commissioner, the NICTA CEO, and the Secretary for Department of ICT. The Chairman of the Permanent Parliamentary Committee on Communications, Honorable Mas Narwes, assured the country that democracy remains vibrant and strong. This was after the committee issues 24 hours summons to the Commissioner of Police, the CEO of NICTA, and the Secretary for DIC to brief the committee on the recent shutdown of Facebook and the operation of the Counter-Terrorism Act 2024. We are different arms of government, but when we issue the summons and when they cooperate and when they come up to a briefing, that shows that our democratic system is functioning. The committee was concerned about the conflicting reports regarding the shutdown of Facebook, resulting in NICTA CEO and Minister ICT have no knowledge of the shutdown by the police. The committee was also concerned about the lack of coordination among these agencies. The committee found out that 1. The committee noted that the anonymous users on Facebook were inciting threats and violence that triggered the police to invoke Section 16 of the Counter-Terrorism Act. The undertaking was lawful under the Counter-Terrorism Act 2024. The committee also found out that there is no regulation or standard operating procedures to execute the new Counter-Terrorism Act. Because there was no regulation or standard operating procedures, the NICTA CEO and the ICT Minister were not aware of the shutdown. The Commissioner of Police was also under no obligation under the Counter-Terrorism Act to inform NICTA or Department of ICT. Number 3, the committee found out that the shutdown was a temporary restriction on mobile operators rather than a complete ban, and there was no sophisticated technology used but a direction using the Counter-Terrorism Act by Commissioner of Police to mobile service providers to temporarily shut down Facebook on their network. There was no complete ban. The committee noted that the proposed digital ID project and the social media policy under the Department of Information and Communication Technology are the way forward to regulate Facebook, but the project and the policy has been underfunded up to now. In order to have regulated Facebook, we need to have these two projects. One is the project and policy to be in place. The committee views and directives. This is the after our finding, these are directives. The committee has directed the Department of ICT Secretary to take the charge of policy matters in the ICT space by working with NICTA and the police to come up with a regulation for the Counter-Terrorism Act 2024 as a way for executing the act and collaborating among different line agencies. The committee has also directed NICTA Department of ICT to fast-track digital ID project and the social media policy. The committee has called upon the Treasury Department to release funding for the digital ID project and the social media policy development as a way to counter fake news, misinformation, cyberbullying, cyber harassment, and cybercrime on the social media space. We need the digital ID project and we need the social media policy in place to regulate social media. The committee has called for the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Minister for Information and Communication Technology to fast-track the PNG's accession to the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime by getting cabinet approval and bringing the submission to the Parliament for endorsement in the next Parliament sitting in May. We need to join those international conventions so that we can draw down from their best practice. In conclusion, the committee has explicitly stated that it will not support any ban on social media, including total ban or partial ban. We must find other means to regulate social media properly without impeding on free speech. The committee has called for the different agencies in the ICT sector to work in collaboration and have regular consultation. The committee will continue to provide oversight in the work of the line agencies, including Police Cybercrime Unit, NICTA, and Department of ICT, and to make sure that the relevant laws are working for the people and not against them. We will closely monitor the execution of the Counter-Terrorism Act 2024 with respect to its enforcement in the communication space. Thank you for your attention to this critical issue.